Welcome back to the channel. Louise Brooks endures as one of film history's most radiant and enigmatic figures, a presence whose influence reaches far beyond the silent era spotlight that first revealed her brilliance. Appearing seemingly out of nowhere in the dazzling 1920s, she carved her name into cinema through unforgettable turns in Pandora's Box and Diary of a Lost Girl. Louise didn't just draw the eye, she held it in a spell, embodying self-possession, emotional force, and a beauty that felt untethered from any era. Even now, she stands as a beacon of timeless style and uncompromising honesty, a muse for artists, directors, and dreamers who continue to find inspiration in her legacy. From the shimmering charm of early Hollywood to the bold innovation of German expressionist film, she moved with a poise and intellect that separated her from her peers. That iconic black bob, the penetrating gaze, the effortless posture, these became her signature, a fusion of intrigue, elegance, and subtle rebellion. Unlike so many of her contemporaries, she never relied solely on glamour. Her strength came from within. Every tilt of her head, every pause, every flicker of emotion carried meaning beyond the need for dialogue. In her quiet, there was depth. In her restraint, honesty. Her performances were never simple interpretations. They were immersive experiences. In Pandora's Box, her embodiment of Lulu remains one of the screen's most hauntingly real creations, a character innocent and perilous at once, tender yet unyielding. Through Lulu, Louise reshaped the cinematic idea of womanhood, presenting characters with emotional dimension, self-awareness, and unapologetic truth. She didn't merely portray her roles, she inhabited them, offering a vulnerability and authenticity that feels surprisingly contemporary even now. Her craft spoke of liberation and fragility, of passion and defiance, of a spirit determined to remain itself in a world urging conformity. But behind the shimmer of celebrity, Louise Brooks was far more than a silent film sensation. She was a thinker, a commentator, a curious observer of the human condition. Famous for her sharp wit and candid insight, she rejected Hollywood's glossy facade, choosing instead a life guided by independence and reflection. Her essays later revealed a mind as mesmerizing as her appearance, bold, inquisitive, and profoundly perceptive. Even after she left the movie industry, she never faded. She simply evolved. Those monochrome photographs of her, laughing amid the roar of a jazz club, staring pensively through a window, or confronting the camera with unspoken resolve, still captivate us. Each image whispers the story of a woman who lived defiantly on her own terms, refusing to be shaped by anyone else's expectations. Her grace was never defined by wardrobe or reputation. It radiated from her presence, from the quiet certainty of someone completely aware of who she was. In her later years, Louise chose a life of solitude and contemplation, not as withdrawal but as a form of serenity. Her reflections, her sparse interviews, and the rare glimpses she allowed into her world revealed a woman reconciled with her past, moving through her final chapters with clarity, depth, and unmistakable truth. Her beauty, freed from the constant scrutiny of the lens, matured into something enduring, introspective, tranquil, and uniquely her own. Today, Louise Brooks endures not merely as a relic of the silent screen, but as a continuing emblem of individuality, integrity, and irresistible presence. Her features may be preserved in frames of old film, but her essence rises above them. Her spirit continues to reach those who believe in the transformative power of art, honesty, and authentic self-expression. More than a century after her birth, her light still glows, gentle, unwavering, eternal, reminding us that true beauty is found not in perfection, but in the bravery to live truthfully without apology.